Happy New Year, Dharma Sisters. I'm so excited for 2020, and I hope you are too. I've spent the last couple of weeks trying to decide how I was going to share with you my new teaching, my new learning around how to do online courses. And I'm really excited. I hope this excites you, just like it does me. I've decided to take you with me on the journey. I'm going to do a behind the scenes of an online course launch. Does that sound like fun? I'm going to show you everything from how I prepare personally in my personal life with my habits and how much time and space I have to create, to the ups and downs of how does it go and what are the challenges. Along the way this month, you'll see my calendar. You will get check sheets. I'm going to give you a template or two so that you can do it too. Every year, at least once or twice, I do a mini course, free mini course on how to do online courses, how to do your first online course, how to do a better online course. And then I have another course, which is how to market. But both of the courses include a lot of marketing because basically, I feel like if you can't get your course off the ground, then what's the point in creating it anyway? So today I promise to tell you about the 4 reasons to do an online course, the 4 best reasons, the reasons that I see people doing an online course and the way it works out and why. But before I do that, make sure and sign up below if you want to go with me on this behind-the-scenes journey. You'll be seeing posts on my page. I don't know if you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook or from a link in an email I sent you. However, I'm not going to be sending all the little details to everybody because that gets annoying if you don't care. But if you want to go on this journey, then put your name in below, wherever there's a link on this page, and you'll be on what's called a launch list. Now, just to start with the teaching, we do that so that we don't tire everybody else out. Some of you on my list don't want to learn how to do an online course, so you don't want to get every single little email about that journey. So that's called a launch list, and I want you to sign up right now if you want me to let you know, and this probably will be daily, that I'm going to send something out, check in with you, just tell you how it's going, and you can move along with me on this behind the scenes of a live online launch. So excited. Okay, so on to the topic for today. What are the 4 reasons that people, the best reasons for you to start an online course? How do you decide if you should do an online course? Well, number 1 reason in my book is that you already have so many clients. You're seeing clients as a coach or a body worker like I was, some kind of healer, a psychic, an astrologer. I mean, you know what I mean. You're seeing clients one-on-one and you just can't fill up your schedule anymore. When I was a body worker, there was only so many days and times a day I could do body work. About 20 was my limit. So I couldn't make more money unless I really wanted to hurt my own body. So how do you expand? Now there's a couple of opportunities here. One is I could and did get people together and teach them how to take care of their bodies, how to do partner massage, how to use a roller, lots of different kinds of courses. The other thing you can do, just to begin with, is to augment your one-on-one work with, for example, when I was a body worker, I had some online hints and tips. And so all of my clients who came to see me would receive these tips. They would receive a short video to welcome them when they made their first appointment, to let them know what to do and how to do it. They would receive another video when they went home. And I had some self-care tips. So if I was seeing somebody for a shoulder, I could send them to some specific exercises and stretches to do after they left my practice. So this is a great way to build a practice as well, because it adds so much to what you're doing. But that's number one. If your practice is already so full that you can't grow, then you need to do an online course. Or if you're in a little town and so you can't grow your one-on-one practice. So that's number one. Number two, I've got them written down here because sometimes I forget everything. You're already doing a course. You're already teaching. You're a yoga teacher, or you have local courses of some kind. You teach small groups of painting classes, and you want to expand. You want more clients. There's not enough people in your area, or you just really want to exponentially touch people. It's a perfect way to go online. Now, both of those first two are super easy to do, partly because you already have a clientele. You're already got these people following you. You've already got people interested in, when I was doing one-on-one, they just wanted more of me. They couldn't afford to come for massage anymore, but they wanted to learn more and to receive more. So that's a really great way to start your online business in your first online course. The third reason to do an online course, to get your voice out there, to get your work out there in the world, is because you just have to. There's a burning desire. There's something that you want the world to know. There's something that you've done in your life that you know if you could only touch the people who are going through the same thing, that they would gain so much. This pathway is not quite as easy as the others because it might be a brand new thing. I was doing body work. I was running a gym and a business, and I was only helping people do their online courses. I didn't have my own. So when I decided that I wanted to help women get the word out there, which was my passion, help women stand in their gifts, get their voice out into the world, and use those beautiful talents and that wisdom to change this world and to change the culture with the feminine wisdom. When I decided that, I had to start all over. I had to find my tribe. I had to build all the pieces. I had to create courses, etc. So the challenge is more, but if you're like me, this burning, it's kind of like a yearning. It's like there's something missing. It's a way in which you want to express yourself that you've never been able to. That will hold you through. That will see to it that you get up every morning anxious and excited to step into that new role. It's not quite as easy. It might take a little bit longer than if you already have a business, offline classes, clients. But that's number three. The fourth reason, it kind of goes with all these other reasons. But starting an online course, doing your first little course online, is the perfect way to start a new business online. So if you just have this idea, I want to start a business online, teaching a course gives you your first product. A lot of people think online course, build a social presence, build a website. None of those things is a business. You don't have a business until you have something to sell. So this is kind of like the fourth thing, but it's also the overarching thing about all three of these reasons to do your first online course. And that is that once you might be worried about building a list, you might be worried about building a social following, you might be worried about attracting your tribe when you're ready to go into business. Doing your first course takes care of all of those things. You can just launch your whole business with your first course. So let's go back over them real quickly. Number one, put your name in below if you want to go on this journey with me. I'm going to be doing my launch, my pre-launch, and my launch of my Elegant Online Courses, which is a course where I teach people how to create, host, and sell an online course. And so instead of doing my usual promotion, I'm going to just bring you in behind the scenes so that you can see what it takes. No falseness, no like screen up so that you think that, you don't know what's going on back here. I'm going to show all of it to you. So that's going to be kind of fun. Review of 4 reasons that you should start your first online course. 1 is that you have clients and you want to grow without having more clients. That's the time for money kind of thing. If you are already spending a lot of time serving clients and you want to grow without building your client load out even more, creating an online course is perfect for you. Number 2, if you have a course that you teach locally and you want to expand it, the numbers online are unlimited. You can teach hundreds of people at the same time that you would just a small group. And it's not as cold and removed as you'd think it would be. I teach bodywork, and I started to teach online. Hands-on massage. Believe it or not, there are many things that you can teach online. You'll be surprised. The 3rd reason is just because you have to, just because you have something inside of you that needs to come out and you want to reach out and touch people across the world. That was pretty much me. That was a harder road, but I got it done. And you can too. And I think that, like I said, it was my excitement. It is my excitement, the way I'm motivated, just the burning desire to help women all over the world take their gifts and leverage that into an empowerment and financial well-being and freedom. And lastly, by the time you get this first little course done and out there and sold, you'll have an online business and you'll know what other steps to take. So I hope you'll join me. We're going to do this amazing behind the scenes of an online course launch. See you soon. See you tomorrow, actually. And if you don't sign up for the list below, then I'll see you next week as usual. Much love for you. Prosperous, abundant, peaceful, joyful 2020. Here we go.